Aloha. It is I, Rouge Rat. Today is my last, well not last, this is my my last show at 5:30. Kind of scary. And hopefully today I'm finally going to make some more achievements in Caves of QUD. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is well. I've had a mad day. Lots of landlord stuff. He's only just left, so it's been quite full on. Today, me and my housemate, we had like a skip come, but only for half an hour. Because my landlord wanted to cheap out on it, and if you do it for half an hour or less, you don't have to get a permit. So we spent most of the morning throwing just piles of garbage, basically, into a skip that had accumulated over like a 20-year period from like old tenants. We had like it was like a whole set of golf clubs, about 4 tennis rackets, and about 5 badminton rackets. Lots of really weird stuff, and also like an old TV. Do you remember how massive TVs used to be? Kind of blows my mind. It weighs like, it's basically like a washing machine, but it's a TV. You know, it weighs that much. It's obscene. Anyway, tomorrow's his final day here, so peace on earth. In one moment. Yeah. So, Caves of QUD today. Looking forward to it. Hey, Gifkirk, welcome back. How you doing? Hope you're well. I think I'm just gonna jump. The last 2 streams we've spoken about. What did we talk about yesterday? Before we started, we talk about butts and all of the problems that people have with their butts. And then we spoke about ghosts the stream before. But yesterday we spoke for like an hour, so I probably should actually get to some juicy gameplay. I say juicy, it's Caves of QUD, you know. But let me just load up Steam here in the background. I really wanted to make some more stuff for the channel today, some more artwork, but I didn't have any time really. Alright, we're good on Steam here. Let me load up Caves of QUD. Sometimes I look in like you can check in Streamlabs who's in chat, and there's like, hey Frank, how you doing, dude? What's good? If you look at the users in chat, there's always like a whole bunch of random, like who the hell is, I don't know. Discord streamer community. These are all bots, right? There's like 12 of them. Alicidra, Alien Gathering. I don't know who any of these people are. I was just saying, Frank, tomorrow I'm starting, so yeah, I'm starting at 1 PM tomorrow, so I can finish a bit earlier and have a little bit more free time in the evening to get some stuff done, and also to eat dinner. Sometimes I don't have time for dinner streaming it. I don't know why I decided on 5:30, you know, but it's still very early days for the stream. And I think today, carrying on from yesterday, where we got a whole bunch of achievements towards the end of the stream, I can get the other pearl and start actually getting some glimmer, which is the whole point of this Esper character, right? Yeah, you should be able to eat. It's necessary for health, you're pretty sure. I know, right? I kind of wish it wasn't. I've never really been one to, like... I eat because it's necessary, you know? Like, I find it hard to go out of my way to enjoy, like, nice food. Unless I'm, like, I don't know, with friends or something like that. Because otherwise I'm just like, it's not that I don't enjoy food, it's just like, it doesn't... I don't know, it doesn't, what's the word? I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it. It just doesn't, like call to me, you know? I kind of wished it was possible to just like, I don't know, eat like a, you know, like lembas bread from Lord of the Rings. If there was like some kind of superfood where you just like ate one mouthful and then you were full for the whole day, that would be amazing. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, I was watching, did you ever, Frank, did you ever play, the Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor? Or the other one, what was the other one called? The Shadow of Mordor and... Lord of the Rings, I can't remember the second one. Man, those were good games. It's not very often that a movie video game is actually good. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you understand, Frank. It's like I eat for convenience rather than for pleasure. Yeah, so yeah, the Lord of the Rings game, they have this really cool system called I think it's called the Nemesis system, where you encounter orcs, and they're all like named orcs. They've got like special abilities and personalities, and you can basically how do I best describe it? Like you might kill an orc, but then they might come back later and they'll remember everything, and I don't know, their personalities, like, I'm not doing a very good job of explaining it. It's a very nuanced system, but it's really good. But famously, Warner Brothers copyrighted it, so it's not really present in any games that I know about at the moment, but it was such a good system that I crave a game that has that kind of nemesis system. Bum bum bum. All right, let's get some friggin' Caves of QUD on the go here. Boom 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 boom. All right, how's this look? What are we doing? They seem to be talking about a similar system for Dwarf. I was just reading that on the PC. Was it the PC Gamer article, Frank, that you're referring to? Because I literally just read that like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, before I came live. I'm really excited for Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode, and I will absolutely be streaming it. I'm gonna buy Dwarf Fortress soon and do the, you know, the Fortress mode, but the Adventure mode is what I'm really excited for. You saw Blind's video released just today, a few hours ago, about it. Oh, okay, yeah, he probably read the same thing then. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, the idea of like having this whole world, and I think it's so cool how Dwarf Fortress, like Fortress mode and Adventure mode, are linked. So they were saying in the article, like, you might have an artifact that is stolen by like goblins from your fortress, and then in Adventure mode you can actually find, you can visit your fortress that you're playing, and you can actually like try and retrieve the artifact and bring it back. I don't know how you would even go about programming something like that, but it's incredible. Make sure I've turned off music here in games, in the game. There was that exact artifact talk. Yeah, exactly. That, yeah, okay, so it's based on the PC Gamer article that I was just reading. I saw it on Reddit. I'm really excited. Like a roguelike, open world. It's going to be very Caves of QUD-esque, you know? And as you know, I'm all about that. So yesterday we ate the cloaca surprise, by the way. We cloned the cat, and what else did we do? We ate one of our limbs, so that's 3 more achievements yesterday. Today I really want to figure out how to talk to the ape god, and I want to try and grab the other pearl if I can, and some polygel, and clone it. Blind often says in Steam you're gonna have to wait at least a year for that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, because the article also said that they, whilst all of the graphic stuff is there, they basically have to rewrite the UI for adventure mode and some kind of background stuff. I'm still really impressed by the fact that Dwarf Fortress is even out on Steam at all. Like I think it was maybe announced like a couple years ago, and then it just kind of came out. And knowing how long Dwarf Fortress has been in development, I feel like they're really, you know, and I know that they have a bigger team now. It's not just Zach and Tarn Adams anymore. They have like a whole team, so pretty cool. Hey, Dr. Sushi, how's it going, dude? How are you feeling today? How's the old bunghole doing? Dr. Sushi, are you a Dwarf Fortress fan? Hey there, massive improvement today. Oh, that's great, man. I'm so glad. Are you still on the ibuprofen for the time being? Rimworld, Dwarf Fortress, anything like that, and I am there. Agreed. We were saying I've yet to play Dwarf Fortress on Steam. I don't even own it yet. I'm kind of putting it off because I know I'm gonna get really, really sucked in. But Rimworld, yeah, I've got like hundreds of hours in Rimworld. I fucking love Rimworld. We're just talking about the adventure mode when that comes out on the Steam version. It's gonna be incredible. You must admit you're a simp and had to wait for Dwarf Fortress to get the graphic. Oh, me too, Dr. Sushi. Like I tried ASCII Dwarf Fortress about 9 years ago, and I was too overwhelmed and I immediately uninstalled it. But ever since then, I've just kind of been watching other people play it or like reading about it. I can't wait. I can't wait for adventure mode. It's going to be incredible. You tried it yourself and understood nothing. You watched people playing before the release. You waited for Steam to play. Yeah, I think most people are in. I don't think it makes you a simp. I think like you, me, and Frank, Dr. Sushi, we're all in the same boat there, where like the UI was really off-putting. You know, it's one thing to play like a game like Caves of QUD, but actually, other than using the numpad to move, it's exactly like any other game, right? It's not a hard system to learn at all. But Dwarf Fortress is like, I feel like you really have to be seeing the Matrix, like on the old ASCII version. I shouldn't call it the old version. I mean, they're still updating it, but the day DF came out, you lost like 9 hours. Yeah, that's precisely why I haven't bought it yet, because I know I kind of want to finish all the QUD stuff and then really jump into... I don't even know if I would stream Dwarf Fortress, because like I would have no clue what I'm doing. I mean, granted, I often have no clue what I'm doing in this game, but I have a basic understanding of Caves of QUD by this point. Speaking of Caves of QUD, what am I doing right now? I'm looking for polygel and some of the good old... Go get the other pearl. We have a whole bunch of tacos on us, I think. Where is my food? We got 84 tacos. We can get to 100 tacos. You really don't stream games that you enjoy simply because I lose myself in them, and it would not be entertaining. Not that you don't enjoy the games you stream, it's just not what you play by yourself. Yeah, so there's a lot of games that I enjoy playing like off stream. That I love, and I just feel like I would probably never stream them because for that exact reason. It's strange. I mean, I picked QUD on a whim because it's one of my favorite games, and I guess there is a relatively... There is an audience for it, let's say. It's not a big audience, but I've met a whole bunch of people, lovely people, streaming this game. And this is pretty much all I've streamed. I've done a little bit of Binding of Isaac. And what else have I played on stream? A little bit of XCOM, which I need to get back into at some point. I should probably do some XCOM this week. But I do know what you mean, Dr. Sushi. XCOM 2. The who the hell makes XCOM 2? We were doing the Long War mod. Something just died. I heard something go oh in the background. Oh, also yesterday we got this really cool relic here that gives us gives us temporal fugue, sorry. So we can now clone ourselves. You were disappointed with Phoenix Point. Yeah, I was kind of eyeing up that game for a while before it came out a few years back, and I'm kind of glad I didn't get it because it seems like a really cool idea. Wasn't it made by one of the guys who was on the original XCOM team? I can't wait until like XCOM 3. I don't even know if this is a thing that's going to happen, but I like XCOM 1 and XCOM 2. I think they're like genuinely incredible games. Often frustrating, but like just good games. Like I love the two kind of different halves of it. You know, there's the actual like out on a mission part, but then there's also the build your base and train your soldiers, and you do kind of get that, you do get attached to your soldiers after a while, and then it becomes like genuinely sad when they die. I'm kind of in the mood to do a little bit of historical site later on today. I think first... sure, I'll go loot some goat villagers for free. I think first I want to just head back to the Ape God and just get this friggin' achievement out of the way, because I'm kind of worried that we'll never be able to do it otherwise. Give me all this. Yeah, nice. Phoenix Point was from one of the original creators of the original XCOM. It just lacked heart. Yeah, that's oftentimes what I hear people say about it. It's a bit kind of shallow, and... Xenonauts is... I haven't tried Xenonauts yet, but it is 100% on my to buy list. I've watched a few people play it, and firstly, I actually really love how Xenonauts looks. It's got that kind of traditional... it looks like the original XCOM, you know. It's got a kind of pixel art kind of thing. I know I'm gonna love it. It's a game like that, you know. It's a recommend for sure. Gives original XCOM vibes all the way. Yeah, exactly. Like I do really love the newer XCOM games. And I really like the War of the Chosen. I thought that was a really neat idea. But they're very unique, I feel like. Outside of XCOM, what other games are there like that have that same kind of core gameplay loop of like going out on missions with your characters and leveling them up and gearing them up? I don't know. I don't really know of anything other than XCOM. And I really like that as a kind of idea for a video game. There is a game I do want to try out at the moment that I really love. It's in early access, but it's like one of the few games that I was watching throughout early access and waiting for it to come out with like bated breath. It's called We Who Are About to Die. We Who Are About to Die. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like a gladiator simulator where you have a character and you kind of train them and buy new gear, and you have to fight a new match every week. And it's really hard, but I've managed to actually complete it, I think, with every class at this point. But you do have it. A lot of indie games have tried the same vibe. No one has been able to do it. Yeah, it's just a really great... It's not bad, room for improvement, kind of shallow, but you love the mechanics. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about, because I think, yeah, it's a fairly unknown game. I remember it came out very close to another game I was really... Because it's been... I'm honestly not often, like, really excited by games. Like, normally I'm like, whatever, because my tastes are quite specific. But that, and also, what was it, Zero Sievert? That's a great... Because I love Stalker. I don't know if you're into Stalker, Sushi or Frank. You know, I don't play many FPS games, but Stalker is like one of my all-time favorites. So Zero Sievert is basically a 2D pixel art version of the Stalker games, and it's really fun. Like I guess it's kind of like it's very much like Escape from Tarkov, except for it's not multiplayer. You haven't played Stalker but heard it was good. Frank, you can, if you can actually play it for free. You can. There's a version called Anomaly, which is like a fan-made rebuild, I guess, of Stalker that just looks and works a lot better and has a lot more kind of modern mechanics. It's so good. I think you tried Stalker when it came out, but it's been an age. Yeah, the original Stalker games came out in, like, I want to say 2007 and then 2009. So they're fairly dated by this point, but like I said, there's Anomaly, which is completely free, and it actually combines the two original Stalker games together into one kind of seamless experience. How do I get out of here? I'm gonna have to jump down this hole, aren't I? This thing just created a massive pit, and I don't think I can jump over those. Yeah, I'm literally stuck here. Let's jump down. It's only one stratum deep. Who gives a hoot? And I think there was a stairway that I saw leading down. Also, we have a really cool new weapon. We have a jacked linear cannon, which is a heavy weapon that has basically infinite penetration and does 2d12 damage. And it sounds really cool, listen. Infinite penetration, you say? Also, let's get some clones on the go. Clone me. Why none of these guys cloning me? Maybe because we're friendly. Does it drain your charge? I've been E. I've been E. Basilia, you okay? You need to reboot? Basilia's having a mild I don't know. If you need help, type 9 in chat, Basilia. I will call the police for you. It doesn't drain my charge. You've been wondering how jacked with electrical generation works. Yeah, so the problem is I don't know specifically how much juice this drains per shot, right? So maybe we take the nuclear cell out and just see if it works without the cell. Let's have a look here. Let me first disarm these turrets. For free weapons. Oh, this is nice. This is a good place to get some there we go. Oh no, these guys are gonna kill that turret tinker now, aren't they? Anyway, let's see if we can fire the linear. We can indeed fire the linear cannon without an energy cell. You can see your current charge in dischargeability. Ah, you're telling me that discharge. There we go. We got 14 14,000 charge right now. Let's fire and then check on the same. Yeah, we're fine. We literally don't need a battery. You made the bold choice of ordering food for pickup and not delivery. Enjoy, Dr. Sushi. Let me know what you get when you get back. Also, that is it's a terrible day here. Like, today is the kind of day I would absolutely never leave the house. Oh my god, these temporal... do these clones seem to... I'm stuck in between my clones right now? This is, this kind of sucks. It also looks like your clones can walk over aloe fugues and clone themselves. I'm being dragged around by these guys right now. I don't like this. Also, they killed all of my turrets, but that's okay because we've got an antimatter cell times 4 right here. And again, 3 more. Oh, this is perfect. Although I did notice we did use swipe there, and I don't think we picked up. I am using dueling stance. Strange. The pain has gone away enough that it feels like you can take the chance. You missed the outside. Fair enough, man. I get that. How are you doing, Basilia? We picked up... we ate the Cloaca Surprise. Speaking of bumholes, we ate Cloaca Surprise yesterday. And we cloned, is it Sisyphus? Sisyphus? The cat in Joppa. And I think you were here when we ate one of our limbs. So today I want to go and do the ape god stuff, and then I'm going to go and grab the other pearl if we can. Alright, I'm not seeing a way out on this map, unfortunately. I mean, I could just jump out, but I kind of like to explore, so let's keep having a look. I'm really happy that we've got some of these antimatter cells here. I think immediately I'm going to make... Where are they? I'm going to disassemble, like... I don't know, 5 of them. And see if there's anything that we need tinkering. This would probably be a good one to get at some point on our... Yeah, other videos you've watched of QUD have acted like electrical generation's power jack ability will drain your personal charge to power them, but you've been thinking it might supply unlimited charge. You're in the process of migrating your Windows system installed to a new drive. Ah, your current SSD... Oh no, really? How long have you had the SSD? You're hoping it goes smoothly. It should do. It's always frustrating. I've had to do that before. SSDs, you know, they got a great lifespan normally, but I guess it's how much stuff you write to it and then remove from it that gets an SSD. I've got 3 SSDs in my current computer, and I've got one hard disk that I've literally had now for about 11 years, and it's somehow still alive. It went through a phase of definitely being on the verge of death and being loud and being obnoxious, but it's somehow bounced back. Current SSD is something like 8 years old. Oh wow, okay, yeah, that's an old SSD. Although, I mean, it should still be fine. But there you go. I guess eventually all good things must come to an end, right? Do I want any of these? Zetachrome Loom. We don't really need Flexi Weave. We can get 2... Do you think that's worth it? I guess now that we have basically unlimited... Why not get more dodge value, right? We're probably not going to get better armor than the Zetachrome Loom, so let's get this. Never mind, we can't do it right now. Vibro Kapesh. Do you think it's worth making it jacked? I don't think... No, it's definitely not. It doesn't need power. It has its own power generation, right? I don't think we need any of this, really. Is it possible to get more than one ceremonial Vibro Capesh from clones? Or does only the original Sad Anus drop the Vibro Capesh? You're amazed they're so cheap now. You thought you were gonna spend $100 or so. It's like 25 for yeah, it's really good. Like I have two traditional SSDs, and then I have one M.2 SSD. You know, like a SATA. It is possible. Okay. Yeah, I have one M.2 which I've got. What do I? That's actually my my game drive, my M.2 drive. All right, I'm just gonna recoil out of here because I don't know. No, let's have an adventure. You never know what we might find down here, you know. Yeah, my SSDs, like one of them is just OS and like program files. One is for Steam, which is the M.2, and then my last one I use as like personal storage, where I keep most of my files and stuff. I get really like, it bothers me if things are all on the same drive, so I feel like I have to have very specific drives for very specific things, you know. And then my hard disk just has like backups of all the crap that I've accrued over the years. Teleport me, see if I care. Oh yeah, we bought Kickback. Not that it worked there, it only worked once. You bought one from a clone. You got another one modded from a grave robber in the Tomb of the Eaters. Wow, really? Wow, we're getting a lot of good stuff out of trash divining. The fact I have to reload this linear cannon is not fun, but it is a good gun. There's two of these dudes. Right, we're famished as usual. Have a little snack here. This song is kind of growing on me. It's very cheesy. Where the hell are all these things coming from? Are these Arcanauts friendly? What have you got? Nothing. You know what? This is perfect geomagnetic disc territory right here. Come on, I'm looking for turrets, really. Give me turrets or give me death, but please don't give me. I will be real. If we don't get the 200 glimmer, I'm genuinely going to be upset. Not a grave robber, a grave. Oh yeah, okay, the coffer. Yeah. It's good to know that you can find that in the coffers. You had 3 on your Turtle Pilgrim. What are you playing at the moment, Basilia? If you're playing any QUD at all right now. We were talking today just before you came in about a web-toed bear, huh? About Dwarf Fortress, and there was an article on PC Gamer about the adventure mode. And how we're really excited to play some basically some roguelike Dwarf Fortress. I can't wait. Right, let's get out of this place. This map sucks. Like, we're friendly with frogs, right? Yeah. That's where we came from, is it not? Let's go this way. Ooh, somebody was sleeping here in the middle of the river for some reason. One bought from Cannabis Convert clone. That's a really lucky roll. Killed the original Sad Anus for a second one, and then loved most of the electrical ceremonial Vibrocapesh. Electrical Vibrocapesh. That is nice. Right, this is a purple gel, don't be fooled. It looks green, but it's actually purple. Use some friggin' light manipulation here. You haven't played any current character for like a week. This is a toughness build. Ah, okay. Taking a little CUD break. That is totally fair. You're back with some fried chicken and chips. Hell yeah. Also, good to know that you call chips in Denmark, Dr. Sushi. I'm assuming you call chips and not fries. Yeah, I would love some fried chicken right now, if I'm being honest. Alright, give me a stairway. Ooh, do you see that? I see a mechanist priest down here. Alright, let's just kill this guy. Really? You're gonna trap me all the way behind this? Guess I'll just chew my way out here. You call them fries? Oh, okay. You don't. You extend that courtesy to British people. I appreciate the courtesy chippage. Thank you. No, I didn't want to throw the disc at myself. That was a misclick. What did you just get anything else other than the fried chicken, or why did this frog suck me? We're friends. Why have you sucked me, frog? Don't be sucking me for no reason. Alright, is this guy... No, he's trying to fight these... Hold up, dude. You're just a random preacher. What are you doing down here? Give me a chest. Ooh. Alright, I'll take this. That's a nice little bit of money right there. I like the fact that you get these underground rivers down here. This is really cool. Fried chicken is pamper food. Gotta watch the stomach. True. I hope you feel much better. I know you said you feel better today, but I hope you like fully recover soon, dude. That's it's a rough deal. I kind of want to get a... I never buy myself a takeaway. I kind of want to do it. But I know I shouldn't. Give me some, all of these ingredients kind of suck. Give me Dawn Glider and have it all. Sticky Tongue and Pyrokinesis, not bad. Whenever you get stuck, nope. Whenever you do fire damage, nope. Alright, I guess we get Sticky Tongue. Interesting. That's actually a good recipe for bumping up our Glimmer. So, Rat, what counts as hot chip? Yeah, so, okay, so, like, I know in, like, Australia, for example, they call, what I call chips, they call them hot chips, and also chips in the American sense, which we call crisps. But a hot chip is, it's a fry, but it's thicker than a fry. It's like a chunkier... It's more girthy than a fry, and that's a hot chip. If that's what you mean. Bazinga. God, I hate that show. Like a steak. Yeah, exactly like that kind of fry. Yeah, that's it. Whereas fries are very specific, as in they're the kind of skinny... thing that you would get with like fast food, you know. I personally prefer fries to chips most of the time. But that's a great way of putting it, Dr. Sushi. Yeah, like a steakhouse fry. Does it need to be spicy? No. The hotness has nothing to do with the spice. It's just a cooked chip, basically, is all it means. That's the kind of context of hot there, is it's just cooked. Yeah, no spiciness needed. Although I do love a spicy chip. Oops, wrong button. Probably shouldn't be fighting these purple gels like this. Alright, so it turns out this place is an absolute shithole. So, a turret tinker. Hold up. Why do my clones always appear when there's a turret tinker? What kind of turret tinker are you? A dynamic turret. Okay. Also up my health. Excuse me. Oh my good grief. We've got a light rail. I like this. Let me just disarm these. There we go. We finally found the light rail in the game. Do you think we should equip the light rail or keep the linear cannon? You're looking forward to hitting London again, miss British food. You're probably the only person in history that's ever said that, Dr. Sushi. I know British food famously gets a really bad... Excuse me, what is going on here? Oh my god, this is terrible. But I think British food is actually pretty good if you know what to get. You know. What British food do you enjoy, Dr. Sushi? And Basilia, I mean, Basilia, you came to college here, to university. What British food do you like? There must have been something here where you were like, okay, I can get behind this. Let me go over here and heal. Yeah, you know what? I do like the linear cannon. I probably will use it, but for right now, I'm gonna go to the light rail. Even though it does less damage, just so I don't have to keep reloading it, and I can just spam the F key. Boom ba dum ba dum boom 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 ba dum. Alright, we got lots of chem cells. I hate this place. This place sucks. Full of acid, it's full of slime. Alright, let's just leave in the good old. Also, we picked up a painted geomagnetic discs from someone. Proper British breakfast. You've been to the UK twice this year already. Wow, okay. And something about eating your breakfast in a pub really speaks to me. Did that in Denmark, you would for sure be an alcoholic. Also, the choice of breakfast would be toast or pork rinds. Really? Okay. Wow, okay, so you've been to the UK twice already this year. Dude. That's pretty amazing. I will admit, yeah, of all of the British cuisine, I think the fried breakfast is up there, you know. You got everything. And anything that you might like, you know, you can pretty much add it to a fried breakfast. You got beans, you got egg, you got sausages, you got bacon, you can have hash browns. You got black pudding if you like black pudding. So good. So good. And the atmosphere of like eating in a pub, it's amazing. It's like, it's almost like unrivaled. It's a great atmosphere. Alright, Mr. Ape. It's time. Wait, let me, where were you again? Yeah, okay. We can pick up our beanbag chair companion who's been waiting down there this whole time. You've been visiting streamers and trying to woo a woman. Ah, okay. You're pursuing a British woman? Whereabouts in the UK did you go? Dr. Sushi. And good luck. Good luck in your wooing. There have been complications. Oh, dude, of course so. I mean, yeah. There's no such thing as a simple relationship. There's always some kind of complication, trust me. I know. But you know, be persistent, be consistent, and it'll all work out. Alright, Mr. Beanbag. Right, you're doing good. You got a laser rifle. Firstly, let's just see. Alright, let's get this friggin' ogre ape. Alright, he's still pissed at me. This isn't... I don't think we're going to be able to do this achievement, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know how to not get the ape god angry at me. I do know how to kill this friggin' ogre ape, though. Alright, Obo, come over here. Let me pop a little precognition. We can't proselytize because we suck, so we're gonna have to try and punch him with an injector. We're gonna have to... Basically, what we're doing right now, there's a giant gorilla underground who's the god of apes, and we're gonna try and stab him with a love injector. A syringe full of... I don't even want to know. To see if he'll, he stunned himself? Wait, what happened? Oh no, we're stunned. The text was showing over the ape instead of us. Alright, this isn't gonna work. Also, we've just been sucked. Somebody sucked our juice. I think we're going to have to find a legendary ape. That's our only way to bypass this. Find a legendary ape, drink with them until our rep is high enough. We do have one Schrodinger page that we can use if we wanted to, but I'd rather save it. We don't have any polygel yet, so we can't be cloning anything. If I kill all of the other apes hanging around here... Free taco. Can't go wrong with that. Might as well be looting. ABL. Another taco? Dude, you're spoiling me. That wasn't my companion. That was a bug. What happened? Oh, we hit it with a love injector. Shit. Okay. That wasn't a bug, it was just me being a dum-dum. Where is he? Nope, still not friendly. Still a dick. Does the love injector also have infinite penetration? It should, but unfortunately no. It absolutely should have infinite penetration. If it had infinite penetration, we could actually get this to work on the ape god, because he's hard to penetrate. It's hard, believe it or not, it's hard to penetrate a gorilla. So our only way around this is to find a random legendary ape out in the wild and speak to it. I often see a lot of them hanging around in the desert or in the salt marshes, but it's gonna be tedious, you know. We gotta try though. It's an achievement. Briefguard, first time chatter using the command. How's it going, Briefguard? Thanks for being here. I believe we have 20 more achievements until we've 100%ed Caves of QUD. A lot of them are very long-winded. So they might take a little while. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. No, I don't care about... Again, no. Let's visit Argive, see what he's got. Bum 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 bum. He's got a ganglionic teleprojector. What are the chances? Hey, haven't been able to catch much stream, but kind of recently really got into QUD. Good man, it's a great game, you know. What characters are you trying out? How many hours have you played so far? Because this thing is a friggin' time sink. Oh, thanks for the welcome, Dr. Sushi. Appreciate it, dude. Oh, there's a village right next to Joppa here. This is great. We need more villages. Bim Rimu. Do we have any rep with Bim Rimu? I feel like we do. I've seen that before. We've got 300 rep with this place. This is great. We need to build... By the way, if you don't know, one of the hardest achievements in this game is you have to get like over 600 reputation with at least 10 factions. A village counts as a faction, so that I can do this late game quest. And this is the furthest I've ever... Look at all of these guys. So I'm having to find these villages so that I can try and basically butter them up, so that they will house some of these creatures. Game got into you a lot. Already 120 hours in, like 3 weeks. Dude, yeah, I feel you, Briefguard. That's kind of like what I was like when I first picked up this game. Then I had a breather. I had like a 6 months breather, and now I'm at it again. I've probably played like 200 hours of QUD on stream recently. What a game, though. Alright, let's see what quests we have here. There's a legendary glow pad. Find Viceroy Jarlfern. Alright. He's a friggin' vine. No trader, strangely. Alright, can I drink with you? No, I cannot. Unfortunately. The villages of Manitum and Ulishan. Depending on what our rep is, we might be able to get away with doing this. Have a look. Villages of Manitum, 300. And Ulishan, 5. So we don't give a shit about Ulishan, but Manitum... We may have to consider drinking, but for now I will do the quest. He wants us to go to a rust bog. Curse finding ample sunlight for those who love carbon dioxide. Okay. Whatever you say, dude. So, we're looking for a place called Cadmium 13th Shupper. It's 7 and 11, between 7 and 11 parasangs south of a rust bog. Alright, I'll do it. I guess you were doing the perma-dominate ape god achievement before. No, I've never dominated the ape god. You need a really high ego. And this is an ego. We're doing an Esper, so our ego's pretty good. But I'm just trying to drink with him. But because our reputation with apes isn't very high, he's hostile to us. I've killed him before, a little tip, Brief Guard, if you're ever looking for the Ape God, just look in this general vicinity, just wander around for a bit, and you will probably stumble upon them at some point. Although I think technically they can pretty much be anywhere east of the Ape Village. Alright, what is this quest? Cadmium 13th. Guess it's under natural features, right? Right, here's the rust bog. Let's go and find this now. 7 and 11 parasangs south of the rust bog. Alright, so it's in this. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so it's here somewhere. Found it. There you go. And that is why you always take all of the wayfaring skills. So good. Alright, that's that quest done. We just had to find it. I don't think we have to do anything. Yeah, we can just go back now. Let's check if there's any books. Are you playing a Truekin or a mutant, Brief Guard? What's your go-to? For me it's definitely mutant, but we have had some really good runs as a Truekin. Right, there's absolutely nothing worth looking at over here, unfortunately. Let's unmark this rust bog and just pop back to this village really quick. Ooh, we found a lair. Mutant for sure. Yeah, definitely. We found a legendary salamander lair. Let's go pay a visit, see if we can get any rep out of them. They might be hostile to us though, so maybe let's kill them and see what we can get. Yeah, everybody's hostile. Great. What's your favorite mutation? Have you used corrosive gas? On this channel we simp hard for corrosive gas. It's extremely good. Stun gas grenade. I'm not interested. Did 1 or 2 runs with Truekin, but haven't been able to get deep into the game. The cool thing about Truekin is you do get better starting stats, and the fact you can uninstall and reinstall cybernetics is really cool. But for me, I just love the kind of weirdness of playing a is this the legendary? It is, yeah. Loved by unshelled reptiles, hated by the Merchants Guild. That's fine. We can share our water with this guy. Reptiles are now indifferent. You're a corrosive gas appreciator too. I never used to give corrosive gas any thought, but then I saw that it's not only really good offensively speaking, especially in the late game, but the fact that it means melee characters are too scared to come near you, so you can just shoot them from the distance is absolutely cracked, and it's so cheap. Is it a free cost or a 4 cost? I can't remember. Either way, it definitely deserves to be like a 5, because it's too good. Exactly, Frank. Team corrosive gas. It's amazing. All right, quest done. Okay, we're lost. This is okay. We need to get lost more often because we're gonna do the other pearl in a sec. It's a 3 cost. Yeah. Amazing. Also, Brief Guard, do you know about the other pearl? Is this something that you're aware of yet? Because I'm about to get it, and it may be slightly spoiler-esque. It's just basically like the most valuable item in the game. Team Corrosive Gas, a play on our collective bunghole problems. You know what, Dr. Sushi? I think it should be. That would have been a great name for chat right now. Team Corrosive Gas. When you, me, and Frank are here. Alright, let's hand this quest in. See how much rep we get. If we can get to 600, I'm gonna be, I don't think we will, but... 400. Oh, he's gonna give us some stuff. He's got a fucking handy nuke. Why does this guy have a handy nuke? Alright, obviously we're taking that. That's both terrifying and a lot of money. I can't believe they have a handy nuke. It's a vine right next to Joppa. Here's a question. What if I had done this quest, since this village is right next to Joppa, if I had just done this quest immediately after starting this character, would a handy nuke still have been in the roster for loot there, or is it level based? Because if I had a handy nuke at like level 5, imagine the destruction I could bring. Right, this warden is worthless. Alright, we're gonna have to drink with this vine, unfortunately, which means losing rep with another village, but we gotta pick our battles here. Right, Bimramu are now up to 525. If we're lucky, we can get that to 575. I don't know how we're gonna get the extra 15 rep yet. Flowers and fungi absolutely love us though. Okay, we can't give him any lore, unfortunately. That's okay. Oh, and there's a friggin' bog down here. Well, okay. Before we go get the other pearl, let me just pay a little visit to the stilt here. Got a whole bunch of shit to sell here. Oh, we've got lots of artifacts that we need to identify. Let's do that real quick. Oh, they're all going to be grenades. Yeah. One's going to be a handy nuke. There it is. Alright, let's go get the other pearl. Let me just bring a bunch of stuff that's going to sell. Do I have any ranged weapons? Yeah, I do not. I do have a gaslight chisel and a gaslight Chris and an extra dimensional carbide blade. You know what? Let's just sell pretty. Here we go. Night vision goggles. These are going to sell. You want to take as much money as you can with you when you go to get the other pearl, because there's a very specific sequence of events you need to do to get it in the first place. And then you can really only pull it off once, so that's not true. You can probably do it multiple times, but alright. I am very nervous about doing it. It would be easy to die doing this. See if we can run back without getting lost. I will go to the ruins, yes. If only for books. If you be booking, I be looking. That's my motto. Okay, so the sequence of events you need to get the other pearl is, first and foremost, you need to have a dram of the good on you, aka neutron flux. Secondly, oh, you know what we should do? Sorry, I should stop interrupting myself. Secondly, you need to be lost in the Palladium Reef. And then last, you need to jump inside a giant clam. And that's not a pun, that's not a euphemism. Just what you have to do. So let's try and do it as close to the freehold as we can. Also, what is this location? Oh, there's a legendary. Wait. Let's go speak to this slug first. I don't think I did this before. I think we are friendly. Yeah, we are friendly. Okay, we're hungry. So that's the order of operations to get the other pearl. And then when you have one, you can clone it and get multiple, which is a great way of increasing your glimmer. They give you 40 glimmer a piece. We just picked something up on the floor. I don't know what that was. Because the whole point of this run, Brief Guard, is to get 100 glimmer and then 200. That's the whole reason I'm playing as an Esper right now. Ooh, there's a random herbery light. There's 3 of them. What? Dude, why are they just lying here? What happened? Alright, we've picked up a whole bunch of stuff here. Some kind of rifle. But we don't... Desalination pellet. Okay, cool. And some kind of pistol. There we go. A space inverter. We need this for one of our achievements. But we need it with a very specific mod, which I don't have yet. But that's good. That's a keeper. Let me take the battery out of it for the time being. You saw my Reddit post a while ago about you doing these community achievements. Ah, is that how you found the channel, Brief Guard? Interesting. Oh, I'm glad you saw it, dude. Yeah, we came up with a whole list, which is what, yeah, that exclamation point 100. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that people actually saw that and found their way here. Please don't give me anything terrifying down here. Okay, already I hear a turret. It's just here. It's just here. It's just here for us to take. Bing bong. Now that we've also identified it now, so it's going to make getting more of metamorphic polygel so much easier. Oh man, it's like my favorite item in the game. I always get excited when I pick up some polygel. That's going to make the other pearl thing much easier, providing we live. That's a rocket turret. I'm going to sneak this way if possible. There's another rocket turret right there. Alright, you know what? I'll let the slugs deal with it. There we go. Good slugs. Imagine dying to a slug, dude. That's embarrassing. I can't believe we just found polygel. That is how you found the channel. Awesome. Oh, well, thanks for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Alright, have we seen this legendary slug yet? We have not. We're carrying too much to move. Really? Why? What are we carrying? How much? Get rid of these friggin' missiles. There we go. No, these vines are not friendly. Alright, you look like a legendary slug. You are indeed. Alright, admired by birds. Do you take slime? Yeah, we don't have slime, unfortunately. No problem. I will steal your shit for now. Gimme. We might have to pop back to the freehold and drop some stuff off. Ixlug, are you my friend? Yes. What? Get him. He's just dropping, he's dropping gems. Can you see this? Come over here. He's just dropping amethysts on the floor. What is this? The game is spoiling me right now. I don't want to hurt this guy in case he everybody gets pissed off at me. I don't know if they're affiliated or not. Maybe if I close the door I can get away with it. Yep, got away with it. Alright, now to pick up a shitload of amethysts, which we definitely can't carry. What can I drop? I can probably drop the nanoweave vest. No, let's drop the night vision. Let's disassemble them. There we go. Right. There's 4 amethysts under here. I should probably go out of my way just to pick this up and drop it. Is there a quicker way of doing this, by the way? Without having to manually pick it up and then drop it again? Anyway. Let's go back to the freehold because we can put these amethysts inside the rock tumbler to get them smooth. Also, everybody's restocked their inventory now, so if we're lucky, we might be able to get some good stuff here. All right. Yes, let's put all of our stuff in this rock tumbler. Rough, 13 rough. This is going to be so much money, dude. And let's quickly see if they have any good. Serrated, yes, I like serrated. I will 100% learn serrated. Also, please identify my rifle. 90 drams, huh? Fine, we can afford it easy. Take a couple chem cells. It's a Masterwork spacer rifle. Okay, that's fine. I already have a spacer rifle. Alright, so yesterday we cloned the Ichor merchant here. So these should both have an inventory now, if all has gone well. Which means more chance to get neutron flux or cloning draft, sorry. It looks like neither of them have anything interesting on them at the moment. That's fine. You can't always get everything. Alright, bookbinder. Potion seller, what do you have? You have nothing. How are we doing for storage here? I guess I can leave my polygel here. And let's learn serrated, and then let's go and get the other pearl, if all goes well. And let us quickly put... I think I'm going to put serrated on my ceremonial vibro capesh. Because there's also one more achievement that we can get from that. If we fight any extra dimensional guys, we can cut their limb off and eat it. It doesn't say what the percentage chance is for... Is it like 5% or something to get serrated to proc? I know it's not as high as having like actual dismember with an axe, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There we go. Oh, it's a 3%. That's okay. Eventually it'll happen, right? Maybe that wasn't a smart thing to do, but whatever. Now we can check for more polygel. Also, give me all your tacos. I'm gonna start selling books. I'm officially at that point now where I'm selling books. Perfect. Alright, Tilly 2, what do you have? You've got 8 tacos. Look how much the handy nuke is worth. That was just in a chest. No, it was given to us as a quest reward, sorry. How much are 8 tacos? Damn, we can buy 16. We've got 16 tacos worth of goodness right there. That's pretty cracked. Take the Masterwork Spacer Rifle and the Geomagnetic Disc. And the Nano Neuro Animator. Never mind, that's too much money. Space Inverter we need to keep. I guess we just sell all of our heavy junk here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We officially have more, I think, more tacos than we've ever had on any other character. We've got 99 tacos. And now we can buy 4 more, putting us at 103. 103 tacos now. I don't even know if we can actually... No, it's not important. You can sell that. The linear cannon keep. I do like it. Get rid of that. We don't need it. Eat all of this. Just sell any old garbage that we're holding on to. We could probably get rid of a couple of herbaries if need be, but we don't need to. All right, we're officially tacoed out of our gourd at this point. We got 103 tacos. So now we just have to survive. Let me drop my space inverter in here for the time being. We'll need that later. Right, let's go. Okay, wish me luck. Step 1, become lost. It's happened immediately. Alright. Step 2, don't get hit. And step 3, look for a giant clam. If anybody sees a giant clam, please shout really loud in chat and I'll be able to hear you. This is we've got 2 out of 3 prerequisites right now for getting the other pearl. This guy is fighting the slugs. If I kill him, he might drop some nice stuff. He's got a spacer rifle. He'll probably get killed because he's an idiot. The one thing that we really don't want to fight right now are galgals and tongue tyrants. Anything else, throw it at me. I don't even care. This guy has an artifact. A flaming sharpened polyp. I'll take it. I mean, you're gonna give it to me. Why'd you stop? Oh, because we're bleeding. Right, let's wait for the bleed to wear off. Slugs. I knew you ate slugs, Basilia. I always knew that about you. You didn't even have to... A clam! Okay. We're lost. We have neutron flux. And we have clam. Right, this should work. Fingers crossed in chat. Here we go. Other pearl me. We hear a sloop and the world around you warps and shifts violently. 1 dram of neutron flux evaporates from your inventory. In the midst of your disorientation, you find a passageway to another dimension. Alright, here we are. Olam. There you are. The legend. Oh, now we can't drink with them because we don't have any... I think this guy uses warm static or something. Disliked by the villagers of Ezra for destroying the tungsten numbers. What does that mean? Wait, disliked by the people of the Congealed Skulk for swapping how wraiths and mugs are perceived. What does that mean? And disliked by the Merchants Guild for inventing the concept of meteorites. Sure thing, dude. Whatever you say. You know, I'm really glad that we made it here without getting jumped by extra-dimensional invaders. So, let's trade. Yeah, you need warm static. So did we used to drink out of wraiths before those things changed? I think so. And I think that mugs used to haunt people in the forest. I think that's exactly what we just read, Dr. Sushi. This thing officially changed. Alright, we got a lot of good stuff here. This is what we came for. This costs 35,000. Do they ID? They do not ID, unfortunately. Let me get the other pearl before I worry about buying anything else. How much money do we have here? We have more than enough. Alright. 35k, huh? Take 73 tacos. And, I don't know. Clover seed. And a sharpened polyp. I just sold another pearl. I forgot to get my crap out of the rock tumbler. That's okay. Alright, where am I? Here we go, herbaries. That's fine. Yes. Alright, we've done it. We've got the other pearl. Now, what else do we have here? We've got an extra dimensional structural scanning bracelet. I should probably see what all of this stuff actually does. This has 1% damage reflection. These gloves have I think 5%. No, I don't know what the bonus is here because quartz fur already gives damage reflection. I'm not sure exactly. We can't really find out anything about these. Extra dimensional sandals, huh? 1 toughness. Extra dimensional antimatter cell. I don't think that does anything. There's all of our tacos. This has 1 willpower. This gives us temporal fugue, which we already have now from something else, so we don't have to worry about that. That's 1 agility. Extra dimensional musket. This has spray fire, which is garbage. A droid scrambler, which is already garbage, so we don't even really need to check. I don't think any of this really does anything, being extra dimensional. Alright, so I'm gonna say there's probably nothing here that we want to buy. Wait, other than this. 300 rep with apes. This is what we need for the ape god, right? This will help. I'm willing to make this trade. Take a friggin... Wow, nuclear cells only 95. Okay, how much? 300. You know what? Take a file. If this is exactly what we need for the ape god, then this is like... I don't know, very serendipitous, I guess. Take the flashbang. Take all of this junk. And then take the biodynamic cell. Okay, this is great, this is great. And then I will make up the difference here. How do you equip it? Just in your... I assume so, Basilia. Yeah, you just put it in your hand. I'm going to test it out now. So our current ape rep is 220. Let's just put it in our offhand here. Yep, exactly like that. We are now welcome in their holy places. So, with all luck, we can go and drink with the ape god. Alright, how do I get out of here again? I think we just walk into any old clam, right? Yep. Okay, that's a bit iffy. Let me pop a little precog right now, just because I'm scared. Let's start blasting. Nope. Man, those elves have a lot of HP. No, that's fine. Alright, we did it. Get me out of here. Oh, this is so good. Okay. We've officially got the other pearl. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, I started blasting. Man, I love Danny DeVito. What a great guy. Alright, step 1, take the metamorphic polygel. And turn it into a second other pearl. Right, so that's 80 glimmers worth of other pearl we have now. We need one more polygel to pull off. I guess, you know what, for the time being, we get one achievement right now, and we where is the other pearl? Is it in is it armor technically? It is armor. Let's equip one. There you go, Star-Eyed Esper. There's one achievement. We've got 100 glimmer. Let me put a slash marker. I was looking, Basilia, that I don't think there's a way for mods to add markers, at least not from what I was reading. Unfortunately, we're going to become psychic assassin hunters. Oh yeah, we are. And let's equip the second one. Let's equip it on our other arm. This gives us 140 glimmer. So we need at least, well, really we should have 2 more pearls, but the problem is I don't know if equipping it in your hand will work. But anyway, for now I'm unequipping them because it's definitely going to get us killed. The fact that we have Temporal Fugue now from this relic is so good. And we have like level... What level is our Temporal Fugue? Level 14. Alright, other pearl, you can stay in here for now. Stay safe. Handy nuke, you scare me, but I will keep you in my inventory. Linear cannon, I'm gonna store you. Turns out I like using the light rail a lot more than the linear cannon. Alright, should we go find the ape? Yeah, it kind of sucks, but you do still have the power to destroy Basilia. You can ban, you can unban, you can time out. Alright, let's finally do this friggin' ape quest once and for all. Yes. I'm so cold. Oh my god. I actually can't stop shivering. Alright, no, this has got kudzu. I can't be dealing with this. Alright, here we go. Third time here. Third time's a charm, they say. We shall see. Next bot that shows up on your watch is going to regret it. Hell yeah, you know what? You have full permission to just unleash the whole 9 yards, Basilia. Just ban the shit out of them. Doesn't happen very often. Also, yeah, if anybody just comes into chat and just posts a link, be like, see ya. See you in heck, brother. I'm really hoping. I have a horrible feeling that this might not work, but I guess we'll see. Obarokaru, are you here? Hey, he's green. Alright, my dude. How's it going? We friggin' did it. We finally did it. Achievement get. In contemplation of eons. Marker. APE. There we go. 2 achievements back to back early on today. We're now loved. Wow. 1,000 rep. That is a lot of rep. Dude, I can get even more. This is cracked. And I can share multiple secrets, apparently, with the ape god. I can just keep sharing secrets. What is this? You can give an additional... So I can share 8 more things if I could. I don't suppose I can ask you about taking on... No. Alright, done. I was wondering if I could tell him about the Slinth, but it doesn't look like I can. Sad Tree of Life hates us. Yeah, if only I cared about the Tree of Life. Anything that exists inside the Moonstair that gets nothing but scorn from me, to be honest. Wait, Mr. Beanbag. Mr. Starmchair. Welcome back into the fray, dude. It's time to leave. Director, come along. There we go. There we go. We got our old buddy back now. Okay, so that's 2 achievements off the list. What else could we be getting right now? Right, I mean, 200 glimmer should definitely be doable today if we survive. That is, we just need a couple more polygels to get there. What else? And more Slinth stuff. I wonder now, what is my rep with the ape village here? Oh, it's already high enough. They're already taking in the Slinth. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like we could probably do better than that. We can't do apes or fungi as far as I know. Dumber Aphromites. Can't do wardens. Ezra we've done. Namrishan. Freehold. Namrasham, Ezra. Okay, never mind. What main quest are we on? We are at Defend the Grit Gate right now. That's how far back we are. I should probably go and do that, to be honest. Yeah, let's go and actually do that. Let's just pop back to the Wait, do I need to go back to the... I don't think I need to go back to the Freehold. Yeah, let's go and progress the main quest along. We're about to be invaded by the Templar now. Hopefully nobody dies, but that's literally impossible. What if we died? That would be highly embarrassing. Alright, what are you thinking? Go to the computer. Nobody dies. A la Spider-Man. Yeah, exactly. Except for Uncle Ben. You know what? He made some delicious rice in the meantime. Alright, so they're coming... They're attacking from here and from here. Good, as I hate it when they attack this room. This is good because there's a force field. Sometimes they spawn... Let me get chat log out of the way. Sometimes they spawn behind the force field here. Likewise here. So, actually... These are two really good, You mean use our precog during the actual invasion? I think you're right. 1 second, let me just take my ears out right now. I'm under my headphones. They're a bit uncomfortable wearing them together. Okay. Alright, easy peas. Let's speak to Otho here and just get the... What can I do? Yada yada yada. Step number 1. Let's turn some friggin' laser turrets on. You said you did this quest whilst everyone was asleep, didn't you, Basilia? I wish I could be so lucky. Okay, this friggin' Chromelin's ruining everything right now. I'm gonna close the doors, but they're gonna open them. Okay, everybody's waking up. Alright, so that's not an option for me. I will be turning on this turret. And that leaves us with 64 amps of power left. I guess I'll put one here if I can. Alright. I think that's everything. The problem is, if I use precog, I do stand to open up a space-time vortex, and that ultimately is going to be way more damaging than any Templar nonsense, you know? So maybe we just deal with this the good old-fashioned way with temporal fugue. But here's the thing: if I use fugue, my clones are probably going to open portals like idiots, aren't they? But it would be funny. Let's wait. Let's see where they attack here. We just wait now, right? It looks like people are going to bed. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try and pop off thing without opening a portal. Looks like we did it. Alright, since we're here, let's deal with these guys. I just saw a massive explosion over here. What the hell? I don't like this. Alright, we're done here. Oh, okay, dude, they are tearing right now. I may have to spawn some fugue goodness right now. Use my light manipulation to make sure that we don't accidentally shoot anybody else. Who is this guy? This is the Gath Hofdicate. Or Hofdict. He Hofdict. That means he huffs dick. He's hated by hermits. You know what? He's a piece of trash. Not only because he's a Putus Templar member, but because he's weak. Get swope. Alright, who we got left here? Where's all the riffraff? Who else? These guys are going to kill themselves, aren't they, by getting electrocuted? To be fair, that's out of my hands. That's not my problem. Alright, are we done? No, there's one more. Alright, Otho, can I get to you in time? I have a terrible feeling that Otho could be dead. Oh no, he's good. What do? Do we precog? Do we go back to the start of our vision, or we just... I think I'm fine with this. You know, it looks like most people are alive. I'm fine with this. Alright, we've done it. Who died? He's gonna go do an assessment. First and foremost, Shem 1. Oh, we only lost Shem 1. I mean, RIP Shem 1. Or Shem -1. Beyond that, 9 chromelings died, no books were burned, no bookshelves were destroyed, no crops were ruined, 24 gadgets were shattered, and 8 pieces of furniture were destroyed. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the place is a hellhole now. It's a shithole. There's like electricity sparking everywhere, but nobody died. Alright, awesome. Alright, now we go speak to the big man downstairs. Not Satan. Barathram. Oh, is this a portable wall? It is a portable wall. It's broken. I'll come back and loot in a second. Normally the loot here is kind of garbage, but... Alright. Maybe you can deactivate the power sources. Yeah, I may have to do that. Alright, Barathram, what up, big dog? Alright, now we got my favourite quest in the whole game. The Pax Clank quest. Not at all tedious and annoying and scary. Who do you have rep with? Should I drink with you? Admired by villagers? Then that's a yes, dude. Alright. Nulling. Do we want nulling? Also, after we come back from the Tomb of the Eaters, he will give us a metamorphic polygel. Guaranteed. Which is really nice. We should probably now just try and pick up all of the loot that we can here. Alright, let me deactivate these friggin... Right, that one's broken. Right, that one's deactivated. We got one more here. I mean, it's plunged the place into darkness, I think. But at least nobody's gonna die. Psychodyne helmet. I think that's going to be a level 3 though, Basilia. And I don't think it's feasible for us to ever learn how to build that with our intelligence. Yeah, we need 29, I think, for Tinkering 3. I could be wrong though, I will take a look. Oh my god, I keep shivering. I'm so cold today. Today's been a really horrible day in the UK, at least where I live. Like it kind of warmed up briefly, but now it's gone back to being like freezing cold. Alright, what do we got here? We've got a gentling mask, and a gentling cone. For the right. What's a cold weather for you guys? I mean, okay, Frank, I'm gonna bear in mind that you're living in Canada. I don't know the exact temperature today, but it's probably, I don't know. It feels like it's maybe 3 or 4 degrees. But it's also raining, which just makes me sad, you know. It's been raining all day. I haven't seen a single ounce of sunshine today. Whole bunch of implants here. And 2 anchors. They're similar to there right now. What's the coldest you get in winter? Depends where you are. Where I am, you can go as low as like maybe between -5 and -10. Really not that cold, generally speaking. But if you go like up in Scotland, you can get much colder. I don't know exactly what temperature, but and the hottest we get, the peak of summer, we'll have a couple of like 33 to 35 days, which are horrible. But last year we had our very first ever 40-degree day, and it was fucked. Bearing in mind the houses in the UK are built to retain heat. No aircon isn't normal here. Nobody has aircon unless you live in like a block of flats that have just been built. You don't have aircon, so you just have to sit in it. And it fucking sucked. Aren't rats nocturnal? They are nocturnal, I believe. I am a diurnal rat for sure. I'm not a nocturnal boy. You frequently get -30 in the winter and 35 plus 35 in the summer. You have 40 plus 2. Yeah, you get the 40 plus days as well. Isn't it horrible? It's like walking into an oven. Because humidity in the UK is also extremely high, which makes the heat much worse. Like, it's not like a nice 40-degree heat. It's like a sweltering, can't breathe kind of heat. Because we often get like 80+% humidity here, so yeah, it's rough. It's a damp place. All right, cool. We're done here. Pax Clank. We need to speak to QGO, I believe. All right, get me out of here. You also get 80 to 100 humidity. Yeah. I mean, 80 is good, to be honest, but it often is around 90. Like, I've got a dehumidifier in my room, and when I switch it on in the morning, it often starts off at like 85, 90% humidity. It's horrible. So many goat villages. I think we need to go check the freehold here. We can get some polyger, I'll be very happy. Otherwise, we just have a crap load of money. Alright, people are restocking their inventory. Dr. Sushi, what is the weather like in Denmark? I imagine it's not too dissimilar to the UK, to be honest. I do love hover sled, but I think maybe we have one after we do the Tomb of the Eaters, so that we have 2 floating nearby slots. Alright, give me something. Give me neutron flux, or give me friggin' cloning draft. Or don't. Anyway, let's pick up all of our goods. Alright, they're almost all smooth now. This is a lot of money sat right here. If I wait here, I'm sure... There we go. Things are getting smoothed out. I'm going to go trade, though, whilst we're doing this. It's about the same. Yeah. Living at this, I guess we all live at similar latitude, right? Get this friggin' kudzu stem crap out of here. Remember one time when you were a kid, it was minus 50 degrees. Probably lower, but the mercury in the thermometer 3 is at minus 50, so we couldn't know. Yeah, that I can't even imagine that, to be honest. Cars wouldn't start, nothing would work. You could feel the air freezing crystals inside your nostrils. Dude. You know, I would almost like to experience it just to say that I have, but it sounds fucking miserable if I'm being honest. Yeah, that does not sound like a fun time. Chrome key. What do we... I hate... Chrome key. We need the security card to speak to Barathrum. No, we need the key to speak to Barathrum. The Chrome security card is just for the computer, I believe. Seriously, it was actually not that bad. It's very bearable if you're well dressed. I guess, but like, I've never experienced anything anywhere near that cold. But exposed skin will sting. Yeah. I mean, it'd be cool to have like, I don't know, like a frozen mustache. I always thought that's kind of a cool look. But in reality, it probably just fucking sucks. And it's quite painful. Alright, we need to sell some stuff here and make some money back. Ooh. Hey, Villagers of Temish. This is good, this is good. This is what we need to see. What's our Villagers of Temish rep? Nothing, basically. Mr. Temish? Alright, 100. This is... Okay, we buy this then. For sure. Let's sell these garbage. Wait, what? What the hell happened there? Let's take these anchors. I'm gonna clone these pages, so I'm not gonna be using them just yet. Alright. We've got 2 Schrodinger pages now. And one of them is unspecified. Right, what do we have here? Couple tacos. No polygel. Arcwinder. Alright, I guarantee that this last trader here has some polygel. Told you. Polygel. They do have crayons. Alright, so what do we do now? I may have to consult our little chart. We've got 100 glimmer. We need 200, but we need polygel before we can do that. So let's take a quick look at the exclamation point 100. It's so bright. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Take a look. Frank's random question of the day. Would you rather be sent in the north for a week with only a tent and a machete and lighters, or a zombie apocalypse in New York City? Oh, definitely the north for a week. it might be a bit miserable and cold, but dude, like, I crave that kind of solitude where I'm just in the middle of the wilderness on my own, just like eating berries and mushrooms and shit. Probably dying, probably poisoning myself. I do not, if there's going to be a zombie apocalypse, I do not want to be in a major city. No way. I want to be out in the country. Alright, so we've just done this is done. Let me mark this as yes. And we've just done Star-Eyed Esper. Yes. Let's just cross these out. I like to cross things out. It makes me very happy. And what is it today? What is the date? The 28th? Yeah. Then later on I will put links so you can see exactly when I get the achievement. You agree 100%. You guess it wasn't a well-balanced question. You'd have to say 1 month in the north versus 1 week in New York City. I would still take 1 month in the north. That's a vacation. Become hated by the villagers of Joppa. We can attempt this. I don't think it's doable. But we can kill the whole village to see if we can get this. This is not going to be feasible on this playthrough. Whatever. This is going to be incredibly hard to get because that's just complete random chance. Kindrish, unless this really needs to be a number 5 because the only way we can find the location is through troll rep, and there's only 3 trolls in the game and we've killed all of them, so probably not doable. This will get done easy. Same with this. This we can try and hunt for. We need to get invaded, which shouldn't be hard. This we can also do right now, to be honest. 100 giant clams. We're working on these 2. This I can do. I need beam splitter before I can pull this one off. This one I still don't fully understand how to get. I roughly know, but I just don't really understand it. So for the main kind of group here, good, because I mean this one we're probably going to get today, as well as this one, 200 glimmer. That's probably doable today. These are all very specific. These 3 are very specific here to Tomb of the Eaters, or maybe this one is. These are all doable. I'm feeling really good about the hidden achievements. The only ones I'm scared of are this one. This one is tedious, where each of the 6 masks, and recovering Kindrish and getting a frog to teach us to jump. That one's going to be really hard. So let me just write down, because I've got the memory of a dead dragonfly. Right now we're going to attempt. Firstly, we're going to get clammed out of our gourd. I'm going to write 100 clams. And then we're gonna get what was the other one I thought we could do? Oh yeah, extra dimensional limb. And then these we'll do in the Tomb of the Eaters. All right, cool. We're on a roll right now. Let's jump back to the video game. Alright, so step 1. It's time to get clammy. Let's just jump in this clam, see where it takes us. We are on the surface still. Not bad, not bad. I don't know if we can then just jump back in the same one. Can we just really do it this way? Or do they have to be different clams? Ah, we're on the outskirts of a place here. There's a village around here. Let's find this. I don't think I found it organically. Are they They are friendly. Okay, good. So it's either in this direction. Yep, it's in the other direction. Yeah, also it does depend on the kind of zombies, right? Like if they're like George Romero zombies, that's fine. If they're like 28 days later kind of zombies, we've just been sucked, by the way. Somebody sucked us whilst we were clamming. You like the sound of getting clammed out of our gourd? I know, right? I'm combining the two. I'm combining meat and veg. Right, this has got to be the settlement. Yeah, here we go. Shabewan. Do we have rep with this place? You feel like everyone uses 28 days later as a reference for really bad zombies. Yeah, just anything that can run, you know. We have 200 rep with this village, so it's maybe doable. What the hell is this? A light sculpture. Wow. You also do that. What, get sucked off whilst you go clamming? What were we talking about? Oh, a dromad. Oh my god, I'm so cold. I've got like a giant coat on and I'm still cold. What the hell? Boom boom ba ba boom. I like this village. There's no bullshit. There's no like canyons in the way, you know. You need a movie with the real bad zombies like airborne contamination that stay alive even if you remove the head. Yeah. I guess the only way to kill them is to incinerate them, basically. There must be a movie like that. There's no way that doesn't exist. Well, I mean, like, what about, I haven't seen The Last of Us, but what about, like, the cordyceps zombies? Do they survive without a head, or do they need the brain? This guy potentially could sell polygel, which is something that we need to keep in mind here. You haven't seen it either. Talking to this guy. Legendary prism perch. They probably don't need the head. They need the head. Let's drink with you, maybe. Just like by crabs for eavesdropping. That's alright. I don't care about crabs. In real life or in game or in video games. Ah, we can learn weathered. What does weathered do again? Weathered is under either self-discipline or endurance. Weathered. You're 15%. Take 15% less damage from heating and cooling effects. That would have been good pre Bethesda Suicide. I don't know if that's really any good right now. Anyway, can I share anything with you? No. Alright, give me some work here. We need to find Cadmium 19th. I swear we already found this place. Between 2 and 6 parasangs west of Tezor. Okay. I'll do that right now. Speak with this legendary fish over here. Apparently there's a green gel here that people are weirded out by. So yeah, if all goes well here today, we should get 200 glimmer. So we need to find a place called Hezor, which I think may be a settlement, but I'm not sure. It's not. Is it a ruin? We found so many places. Canep, canep, canep. Wait, okay. Was it Tezor? I was calling it Hezor, but I think it's Tezor. Yeah, it is, okay. 2 to 6 parasangs west of there is where we'll find this this place. We've got 2 historical sites on top of each other here, which you always love to see. That's the Rainbow Forest. Get the hell out of there. Already I've forgotten how many parasangs away it was. 2 and 6. Alright. So starting from like here. Alright, we have been invaded here, but I can see them right off the bat here. I'm not too worried. I'm just going to use my... Ah! He's got light manipulation. He's reflecting. Although he didn't reflect that one. There we go. He's toast. This is not where we need to be. Let's get out of here if we can. It's got to be this place. Nope. This is just a nice... What is this place doing here? I feel like this is not supposed to be the kind of biome that we're in. Yes, give me a lair. Ooh, some Svardim. Right, I don't know what we're dealing with here. But they can cast... Let's pop Precog. I'm a little scared. Where are they? Anything that can cast any kind of force field always worries me a little bit. Alright, we've got a Dromad. Is the Dromad pissed at us? Yep. I think they're thralls. Yeah, they are. They're psychic thralls to this guy. We just get a visual on him. That's military speak for let me see if I can see them. Alright, and he's dead. Oh, they've also got a sap as a thrall. That's actually scary. It's a will sap. If I could hit him without hitting the guy in front, that would be great. I guess we just start popping these guys. Alright, I'm sorry to kill you, Dromad, but... Also loot. Give me loot. Alright, he's running. He dropped nothing. That's genuinely actually heartbreaking. Right, where's this friggin' sap? Okay, the sap is friendly again now. We just dismembered this guy? Yeah, we did. There we go, there's Serrated paying off. Well, well, well. He has a Slinth as a thrall. That dude, do you know how rare these guys are? This guy probably has no idea. He's trying to suck me. I'm the one that do... Come over here. I'm gonna stop talking. Alright, he's dead. He's killing my friggin... I'm gonna have to kill a Slinth. Good XP, but kind of sad. What's this place called we're looking for? Cadmium? Ooh, we found a lair, another lair. An enigma snail. They're definitely going to be hostile to us, right? We're friends with the snails. Dude. This is good. This is real good. I'm gonna let them kill that guy there. And I'm gonna find the way down, and I'm gonna speak with some friggin' friendly enigma snails. We see an Eigen turret. Tinker, that's fine. Ah, okay. I'm still very nervous being here in the Palladium Reef. It's a cool area though, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Shout out if you know what movie that's from. Alright. Take me to your leader. There he is. Yo, what up? Dislike by... Okay, we can't drink with you unfortunately, but maybe you can trade? Nope. Alright, well, see you then. Actually... Chests? Yes, here we go. You know what? I'm gonna try and equip our guy with it. I'm gonna take both of these and try and give our starfish chair... No, don't sit on him. Give him some gear here. Alright, that's not the button for trade. Give. Here we go. Take this. And take this. See if he equips it. Yep. Awesome. Hey, Mr. Cosmic. How's it going, man? How are you doing, Cosmic? I was lurking in your stream earlier before I came live. I saw you playing Metroid. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. How's Metroid? You know what? I've never ever played a Metroid game, unfortunately. I'm a complete Metroid virgin. Cadmium. Give me cadmium or give me death. Here we go, we found it. Quest done. Also Snapjaw. Nope, that's not the guy I want to speak to. Yeah, you're having a grudge match with Metroid Prime. You got stuck on it back in the day, now you're back to finish it. When did it come out? It looks fairly recent. Is it an older game? Hey, we leveled up from that. 1 to each attribute. Ooh, we can get a bunch of books. No. Or we can get, maybe we two take, yeah, give me the books. Fair enough. Alright, we don't have the rep yet for the Slinth, unfortunately. This one is new, it's remastered. Ah, okay, it's a remaster. How is it? What platform are you playing on? Is it a Nintendo game? You're playing it on the Switch. Cool. I do not own a Switch, unfortunately. Like I was saying the other day, if I feel horrible saying it, but like Nintendo, other than like Pokemon and Mario and Star Fox or Lilac Wars as it's called in the UK, just never really been my kind of thing. I think I would probably buy a Steam Deck before I buy a Nintendo Switch, which is a very reasonable thing to say, I think. I do want to say though that Nintendo 64, one of my all-time favorite games consoles. And I still have my original NES somewhere. But other than that, I'm just not a Nintendo boy. You grew up with the NES and the SNES. Yeah, I did have an SNES at one point. I don't know what happened to it. I cannot remember. Alright, let's buy some Polygel, hopefully, and some Cloning Draft. You loved Nintendo back when it had 2D pixel art games, but you haven't got into Nintendo after the 64. Yeah, that's kind of my experience. I never had a GameCube. A lot of my friends had a GameCube. But I just never had one. I went straight to Xbox. Wait. We need this. We can get another achievement right now, I believe. Also, I love Nav. Give me both of these. I can't believe we have Beam Splitter. Do you know how long I've been looking for Beam Splitter? 500 months I've been looking for Beam Splitter. And finally, it presents itself. Oh yeah, we have more than enough here to get all of this stuff. I can't believe we have Beam Splitter, dude. No one ever could have convinced me we'd get Beam Splitter today. We're just crossing the achievements off right now. It's amazing. Also, look at all of these smooth amethysts just waiting for us. Let's let this last one tick over. But if I wait here for a moment, it'll go. Yep, there we go. A lot of N64 games didn't age well. You do have some favourites. And GameCube and Wii. I never really liked the Wii. I thought the Wii kind of sucked. Feel that way about PS1. Tried getting back, but they didn't age well. Yeah, I had a PlayStation. I fucking loved it. You have to admit though, the kind of, I don't know, I guess you'd call it the intro. When you turn the PS1 on, sounds fucking incredible. Like, it's like a noise I've never heard before or after in my life. It's cracked. It's amazing. All right, Clone, what do you have? Do you actually have anything good? These guys suck. They consistently have no neutron flux. How dare they? Yeah, I played so many great games on PS1. I mean, also on N64 though. Let's not forget about Pokemon Snap. You know, that was also a banger of a game. You like the Game Boy Advance? Oh yeah, yeah, a Game Boy. I had a original Game Boy. I had a Game Boy Color, and I had a Game Boy Advance. I was a bit too young for the original Game Boy. I was like, I don't know, 2 when I got it or something. But yeah, Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color were amazing. I remember the first game I played was Pokemon Blue. I had Pokemon Blue and I had Perfect Dark. And it was like, I don't know how old I was. I was probably like 8. I freaking loved it. Yeah, Pokemon Snap was great. There's a new one. By the way, here's what we want. This is what I wanted the space inverter for right now. We're gonna do some craziness right now. We're gonna give this beam splitter. Never mind, we don't have a number 6. I think I can disassemble a nuclear cell to get a number 6. I can. Amazing. I'm gonna take both of them apart because they kind of suck. Alright, sorry. Here we go. So if I understand correctly, now that we have beam splitter, which by the way, this is the first time I've ever used beam splitter. Let's equip this. I think we can get an achievement right now. I'm gonna save the game beforehand. I think I need to shoot this at a wall. Could be wrong, but I probably am wrong. I'm gonna do a precognition right here. And of course, we open a rift. You're going to give Caves of QUD a break. You just don't want to get burnt out on it. Yeah, that's fair. I'm surprised I'm not burnt out yet, but I'm genuinely not. Right, if I fire... Oh wait, I need to put... It's not jacked. I assumed it was jacked. I'm so obsessed with making things jacked now. Right, if I fire the beam splitter... The space inverter, I mean. There we go. I got it. I got the achievement. Do you see what happened there? If you don't know what happened, okay, let me put a marker here. Marker the laws. I just called it the laws. I actually called it the lawns. The space inverter, wherever you fire it, you swap places with whatever you hit, right? But because it's beam split and it fires 3 beams, what we've done is we've fired the space inverter and we've created 3 copies of ourselves. That here's me. Here's one of my clones. I think one of them went over there. I didn't quite see where the other one went. I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, I muted my sneeze because it was incredibly loud. Okay, they appear to be fighting something, which I don't like. Oh no, the Elder doesn't like me right now. But that's okay, that's why I use precognition before you do this kind of thing, you know? Maybe if I leave and come back, he'll have forgiven me. Alright, that's three achievements already today. I thought today was going to be a relatively dry day in terms of achievements, but it looks like that isn't the case. Alright, he's forgiven me. Thank you. I'm sorry for ruining the village slightly. What is this? A solar condenser. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wrecked your village. I probably will go back to... I will go back in time in a second with precognition. Let's just wait for it to tick over. Yes. There we go. I don't want to cause any trouble. Alright, so 3 achievements done. Next on the list is 100 clams. We need to go clamming basically and keep jumping in as many clams as we can. All right, Cosmic, see you in a sec. Frank, what were some of your favorite PS1 games, by the way? Did you ever play a game called Death Trap Dungeon? No one seems to remember it except for me, but it was fucking banger of a game. Alright, we no longer need this, so we can sell it, and let's re-equip our light rail. I wonder if this is worth putting beam splitter on, or if we even can. It has a 3-way spread with each shot at -1 penetration. It'll go to 12 penetration, but it'll be shooting 3... I don't know, I kind of like the accuracy. I don't know if it's worth it. Final Fantasy 7, of course. But you know what else? I really love Final Fantasy 9. I like how that was more like fantasy, like magic oriented, I guess. But yeah, Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7 was actually too hard for me. What do you think, Frank? Beam splitter on this thing or no? It could be fun. I've never done it before. I can unequip this now as well. Death Trap Dungeon was really cool. It was just like, I guess like a cross between an RPG and a platformer, where you had to go through this crazy dungeon, and there was all kinds of really cool monsters. And the thing that really drew me to Death Trap Dungeon was you remember back in the day when you would have physical copies of games, and you would have like the game would come with like a booklet, right? And the booklet had like a bestiary in it with all of the monsters in the game, and I just love like reading about like the lore. I think that's kind of where my love for like, I don't know, like video game lore and things like that came from. Hey, Polygel, bing bong. All right, this is good. We're so close right now to getting 200 glimmer. Resident Evil 2, yeah, too scary for me, but I did have it. I had Resident Evil 1. I still remember where you go into the main dining room in Resident Evil 1, and Jill is like, there's blood on the floor, and they're like, what is this? And she goes, what is it? And he goes, blood. And it's like, yeah, dude, of course it's blood. Like, it's red, and it's a liquid. Give me like one, I mean, cherry juice. It could have been cherry juice, but it wasn't. Spoilers. Dude, I can't believe how well this run is going. I'm anticipating something terrible happening to us soon. We've got another polygel. We should really be buying all of the rough gemstones that we can, but I just can't be bothered. Used to love those booklets. You'd learn the names of the monsters, see the artwork better. Yeah, exactly. That Nintendo power. I spent so much money as a kid buying like Xbox magazines or PlayStation magazine or whatever it was I was into at the time. Like, magazines, dude, they were really expensive here. I mean, they're probably expensive everywhere. Like, I love rock and metal, and so, you know, Kerrang magazine. I used to buy, throughout my teens, I routinely bought Kerrang magazine, Metal Hammer, and when I was an uber, you know, I was really into death metal and black metal, I would also get Terrorizer magazine. Man, I haven't thought about those in a long time. Alright, we got a lot of shit to sell here, so we might as well pick up a couple more tacos. Why not? We can afford it. Alright, and Tilly number 3, what do you have? You have nothing I'm interested in. I'm really happy about the polygel. If we find a way to finagle it right now, we actually might be able to get to 200 glimmer, like right now. We shall see. I'm speaking to this one again because I want to buy this rough topaz. We can turn that 150 into like 200. Alright, give me one of these other pearls. Yeah, give me both of them. And oh yeah, I forgot I animated these low walls here. So they're just wandering around. You haven't thought of magazines in a while. used to like the ghost stories magazines, comic books, gaming magazine, and the joke ones like Mad and such. Yeah, I don't think we ever had Mad in the UK, but I am very aware of it. Or the dinosaur building magazines. Yes, Frank, I know exactly the magazines. I used to get, I think it was called like Bug Magazine or something, and it was just like every issue was like a different bug, but it would give you like a little toy with each of them. But the dinosaur ones, yeah, and you would slot them all together, and like £500 later, and 2 years later, you would have one plastic dinosaur skeleton. You'd just spend hundreds of dollars and wait years before you. Yeah, exactly, Frank. That's what I'm saying. All the kids had the dino zines. How many full dinos you saw? 0. Yeah, exactly, because they reel you in at the start by saying, oh, the first issue is only, you know, $1.99, and then from then on it's like $12.99. All right, let's clone the other pearl. I think actually before we, okay, good, I can back out of that. Before we clone this, I need to check something. If I hold an other pearl in my hand, I don't think this actually will work. Shit. Okay, I see a problem. Also, we have a mutation point to spend. Why did no one tell me? Give me. We can't do electrical generation as much as I would like to. We have to start focusing on Esper stuff. Give me I don't know. Give me friggin'. Give me mass mind, I guess. No, don't give me. Give me force bubble. All right, I've just noticed a big problem in that we can actually only equip 2 other pearls max. So cloning them is not going to actually do us any good. You had a good science magazine there too, but it was local French. You don't think? Yeah, I used to buy. There was a New Scientist, because I was a really geeky teenager. I used to buy New Scientist, and I also used to buy. What was that? There was a physics magazine. What was that called? I spent basically what I'm saying is I just spent forever in we have a shop in the UK called WH Smith's. I don't think you get it outside of the UK. And it sells like books and magazines and things. We have a recipe that we need to use here that gives us 2. This one. We need fermented tongue for it, unfortunately. And Dawn Glider. Alright, let's try and make a new recipe here. Let's use phasing is not a Esper mutation though, is it? No. Banana will give us psychometry, so that's something. Let's use have it all for some randomness. Alright, so this is giving us psychometry, which has put our here's what we need to do. Oh shit, yeah. 1 second. Hold on, I will be right back. Okay, I know I'm still stuttering here. I can see that my bitrate has like basically been cut in half, and I've got like ah man, thank you for letting me know, Cosmic. Like if you could let me know if you encounter this happening like immediately, because I've got like 28,000 drop frames, which tells me this has probably been happening for like the last 15-20 minutes. I've got like almost 5% dropped frames. I don't know if there's maintenance going on. It says my internet is fine, but my my bitrate is like 3,000. It should be like 6,000 plus. Interesting. I don't know. How do we deal with this? Do we wait it out, or do we just continue? I guess. Yeah. Oh, it's going. It's dead. It keeps jumping between like 800 and 3,000 bitrate, which is absolute garbage. I may have to go and restart my router. I've never had this problem before, so I don't really know what to do. I think restarting the router might be the best course of action here. Unless it somehow fixes itself. Strange. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. I could also potentially start streaming at a lower, maybe at like 720. Normally I get 6,000 kilobits per second, but now I'm all the way down to like, it's 1,800 right now. This is new. See, this is a thing when you stream, like, you don't just have to keep your eye on like chat, but there's also like, you know, how many drop frames you have, what your bitrate is.